Hello, everyone. My name is Kiana Sturdivant, and I'm currently located in the Atlanta metro area. And here's also a picture of myself. My educational background, I have my bachelor's from Central State University. It is in mathematics. And I have a master's from Kennesaw State University. It is in Master of Art in Teaching Secondary Math. And then finally, I just acquired my specialist last summer from the University of West Georgia, and it is in Instructional Technology and Design. My teaching background is I've currently worked at Columbia High School. I have completed 7 years of education, so this year will be my eighth year of teaching, and my content is in 6th to 12th grade mathematics. So I have spent all 7 years in a high school setting. I have been at Columbia High School for the past 6 years, and I'm also the department chair. And the year before that, my first year teaching, I taught in Nashville, Georgia, in a small town that most people never heard of. Okay, so now one thing from the reading. What is something from the reading that I would like to focus on? So decided to focus my attention on anthropology and pedagogy. So andragogy, it focuses on adult learners as being self-directed, problem-solving learners who use their life experience as a resource. It focuses on learner-centered instruction, which I also inserted to say student-centered instead of teacher-centered learning. And then it also assumes that adult learners are self-directed and eager to learn. So the part that it's making an assumption about adult learners I thought was very interesting because they rebutted it towards the end of the article and talk about how all learners are not, especially adult learners, not all of them are not self-directed and eager to learn. An example that I thought of when I read that part of the article was how some people can take online courses and others say, oh no, I need somebody in front of me the entire time. I need to be held accountable to be at a physical classroom in order to complete work. They made a comparison to inquiry based learning and problem based learning, which I love because I definitely feel like it's been a push for that for the longest. They don't want it education to be teacher centered because at the end of the day, the teacher already has the degree, and we're focused more on the students acquiring the knowledge. One of the other things I wanted to point out was that how they said in modern times there's significant focus on distant learners, especially in higher education, which has been one of the cost efficient routes for adult learners. But I feel like since the pandemic, it has been an extreme push for adult learners or people to learn distantly from any device, whether it's your cell phone, a tablet, a computer, your TV. It can be pretty much anything, but learning from a distance. Pedagogy, that from the article that I read, is basically said it's the art of teaching, and I inserted the method and practice of teaching. They talked about different types. So you have critical pedagogy, which is response to politics and social injustices when you're teaching. So it's understanding the policies and politics that exist and putting an agenda within your teaching to empower students or to power the learning of if I acquire this information, I can make changes to the injustices that currently exist. And then finally, we have culturally relevant pedagogy, which was using students' background to make learning more relevant. So again, it goes back to if I don't see myself within the curriculum, then how can I want to learn from it? How can I have a desire to do better within whatever it is that you're teaching me? So, as a media specialist, it's important to understand these many facets of teaching. I definitely feel like andragogy could be applied in any pedagogy within teaching. It's understanding how to use people's background knowledge to them for them to rely on to and invest with. And then again, pedagogy is how do I deliver the information? So as a media specialist or one that's going to become one, is using all this background knowledge when I'm creating professional developments and learning communities, whether it's for the K-12 students or whether it's for the administration team or even for just the faculty and staff, taking into account the background information that they have and the wealth of knowledge that they already acquired. Understanding that how I teach it or the delivery method that I use will affect whether someone is going to be more receptive to learning. So that's how I can take the things that I've learned in the readings to apply currently in what I do. And I definitely will be using understanding these different practices of teaching and learning to help my students want to be more part of the curriculum and want to be more self-directed within their own educational values. And then finally, on my last slide, guys, thank you. I just wanted to say take care, and I hope that you guys, I look forward to meeting the rest of you guys in class. Bye.